Welcome to my video on how to start calisthenics as a beginner. I'm also making this video as an introduction to myself. So for those who don't know me, my name is Ryan Chung. I am 20 years old and I've been doing calisthenics for about 3 years now, and I plan to pursue it for as long as I can. In this video, I'll be covering stretching and warming up, which you should never skip, pushing movements, pulling movements, core training, leg training, and some helpful tips to help you progress faster in calisthenics. Before doing any type of exercise, it is very important to properly warm up so you don't get injured when performing an exercise. The most important muscle to stretch and warm up is the shoulders, because almost every upper body exercise requires you to use them. A great shoulder stretch you can do is with a resistance band or a long stick. It is also very important to warm up your wrists before any upper body workouts. Here are a series of wrist stretches I always do before my workouts. Perform 10 reps for each of them and you shouldn't feel any pain. If you do, it means you're applying too much pressure. Starting off, we have one of the most basic exercises in calisthenics, which is the standard push-up. Place your hands a little over shoulder width apart and have your hips high enough where your body is straight from your head to feet. When you lower yourself, aim to have your chest as close to the floor as possible, and when you push up, lock out your arms. To make the push-up easier for you, you can start doing them on your knees or on an elevated surface as high as your hips. Once the normal push-up starts to become more easy, you can start to do more difficult variations. For example, placing your hands closer to each other will activate more of your inner chest and triceps. Placing your feet on an elevated surface will provide more load on your frontal delts and activate your upper chest. And placing your hands at your waistline will target more of your frontal delts and your lower chest. The dip is a great pushing exercise that can develop your frontal delts and lower chest. It is best to start training dips if you're already comfortable doing regular push-ups. To perform the dip, grip the bars with your palms facing inward. Keep your arms straight and your legs hanging down. To lower yourself, slowly bend your elbows and lower your body until your shoulders are at least parallel to the ground. Keep your elbows close to your body and avoid flaring them out. To push back up, press through your palms to straighten your arms and lift your body back into the starting position. And keep your core tight to maintain stability. To make the dips easier, use a resistance band to provide assistance and less load on your body. Always keep a neutral body position and avoid leaning too far forward or backward. While dips cover training vertically in the downward position, we also have to train our vertical pushing in the overhead position. This can be done by the pike push-up. To perform the pike push-up, start in a push-up position with your hands shoulder width apart and bring your feet closer to your hands. Your body should form an inverted V shape. To lower yourself, keep your elbows close to your body and avoid them flaring out, and lower your head toward the ground, aiming for the top of your head to get close to the floor. Keep your legs straight and your hips raised. And to push back up, press through your hands to raise your body back into the starting position. Straighten your arms while maintaining the V shape. Once the normal pike push-ups start to get easy for you, place your feet on an elevated surface to increase the difficulty. The pull-up is definitely the hardest exercise to achieve out of the push-up and the dip. It is one of the best exercises to build a strong-looking physique. To perform a pull-up, grip the bar and use the overhand grip about shoulder width apart. To hang with control, start from a dead hang position with your arms fully extended and engage your shoulders by slightly pulling them away from your ears, and tighten your core to stabilize your body. To pull up, drive your elbows down and back as you pull your chin above the bar. Then lower yourself back to the starting position in a controlled manner. Keep your body straight and avoid swinging. If you can't do a full pull-up yet, use resistance bands to provide less load and make the pull-up easier. You can also practice negative pull-ups. Jump up or step on something to get your chin above the bar, then lower yourself slowly. As most people struggle at the top of the pull-up, doing static holds at the top while striking that specific area of motion. Up next, we have core training. The intense ab workouts you see on YouTube are not necessary to do and are a complete waste of time because calisthenic exercises are compound exercises and they utilize your core one way or another. Once you can learn the L set, you don't really need to continue to specifically train your core, and spamming ab workouts will not give you visible six-pack abs. In order for your abs to show, you need to have a low enough body fat for them to actually be visible, and that all comes down to your diet. Learning to hold an L sit is a great prerequisite for a beginner, as it will help you learn skills such as the front lever and planche. Hanging knee raises are a great starting exercise to build core strength. To perform the hanging knee raise, start in a dead hang with a strong and firm grip and your arms straightened out. Then keep your legs bent and raise them nice and controlled. Avoid swinging by keeping a firm grip and maintain your core activation. As you get better with knee raises, you can raise just one leg, and eventually, once you're strong enough, raise with both fully extended legs. You should also implement static holds, as this will specifically mimic the L sit. The hollow body hold. This exercise will help you increase your core stability, and to perform the hollow body hold, lie on your back and extend your arms overhead and keep your legs straight. Press your lower back into the ground by tightening your core muscles, and imagine pulling your belly button towards your spine. Keep your chin slightly tucked to avoid straining your neck, and if you find a hollow body hold too challenging, you can decrease the difficulty by keeping your knees bent or by raising your legs. If you want to train legs but don't have access to weights or machines, the best way to train them using only your body weight is to train them individually or from different positions. Here we have the pistol squat for quad development. If you have a lot of experience training squats with weights, then doing a single pistol squat shouldn't be a problem for you. If you're new to pistol squats, make sure you have a good strength foundation in your legs. To provide assistance during the pistol squat, place one hand on the elevated surface, and don't rely on your arm too much and only use it when you're struggling to complete the rep. Negative pistol squats are also a great way to increase reps and improve your overall form. Bodyweight leg extensions are another great exercise for your quads. When leaning back, always keep your back straight and don't lean back too much to where the point your lower back is bent. Always rest 3 to 5 minutes after a set of an exercise, as most experienced calisthenics athletes rest until they feel they are ready for the next set. But if you're a beginner, then 3 to 5 minutes is the perfect rest time. If you're still fatigued after 5 minutes, then feel free to wait a minute or two. You never want to resume doing an exercise when you're fatigued, as this will make you do less reps and have lower quality in your form. Never train to complete failure on your first sets on any exercise. You should go close to failure on your first sets, then go to failure on your very last set. If you burn out your muscles at the start of the workout, then you won't have enough energy for the remaining sets in your workout. Always maintain perfect form when doing any exercise. Having poor technique can slow down your progress because you're not contracting your muscles in the best way possible. Do your reps fast. All calisthenics skills obviously require a lot of bodyweight strength, so doing your reps slowly is more effective for hypertrophy, which is muscle growth. And doing your reps quickly is better for strength, because if you're doing, let's say, weighted pull-ups with a lot of weight and you're only able to do like 5 reps and you pull up slowly, then it's going to be very challenging to complete your reps. But if you pull up really fast and explosively as possible, then you're going to find it a lot easier to do a full rep. The last thing is, listen to your body. You should only work out on a day where you feel fresh and you're not sore or you're not feeling any pain whatsoever. And make sure you have at least 2 days a week to rest. Recovery is very important as your muscles grow when you're recovering. If I've made it this far into the video, I want to say thank you very much for watching and listening through this 10-minute video. I've wanted to make this video for a while now, and I'm grateful for every single view. I will continue to make more videos in the future, so feel free to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. And feel free to comment any questions you have for me or what type of video you'd like to see next.